3, 2, 1.
What can be calculated by solving the average speed formula? The answer is B, distance or time. How are products traditionally classified? The answer is C, animal-like, plant-like, or fungal-like. In what year was Santa Monica Harbor built? The answer is D, 1875. What will happen at the court? The answer is D, none of the above choices. For making a paper crown, how should I first fold the paper? How would you do this? The answer is A, fold down one corner of the paper. How do I feel taking care of this infant that just refuses to fall asleep? The answer is B, none of the above choices. In which series does Kiefer Sutherland play CTU agent Jack Bauer? The answer is B, 24. A young cockroach is known as what? The answer is B, a nymph. Where is this narrative taking place at? The answer is B, it is taking place in Asia. Why is the narrator feeling resistant to reaching out? The answer is C, he feels he may hurt an old love. Which object refracts light? The answer is D, glass prism. What year saw the abolition of the death penalty for murder in Britain? The answer is B, 1969. What happens to the chemical energy in methane's bonds when methane reacts with oxygen and forms H2O and CO2? The answer is A, it is released as heat. Harmful instances of what can result in errors in protein sequence that yield non-functional proteins. The answer is B, mutation. Remove itch from sore throat. How would you do this? The answer is A, eat a piece of cucumber. What substances that primarily comprise plasma membranes form a bilayer? The answer is B, phospholipids. Storm surge is very high water located in the low pressure eye of what? The answer is B, hurricanes. What happened after the fire started? The answer is D, I grabbed a hose and went to put out the fire. Why is Rin's hand so pink and raw? The answer is B, Rin is using too much soap on her hand. In what year did the CIA establish its first training facility? The answer is D, 1950. What year did Sky B and Virgin Media have a dispute over the carriage of Sky channels on cable TV? The answer is B, 2007. In what year did James Dewar first liquidize hydrogen? The answer is A, 1898. When did Joseph Scheele discover oxygen? The answer is A, 1774. Riding a bicycle produces several forms of energy. Which form of energy is produced in the greatest amount by pedaling a bicycle down the sidewalk? The answer is C, kinetic. What year did research Triangle Park close? The answer is B, 1959. When were the Russian Empire, Serbia, and Montenegro the only free Slavic states in the world? The answer is D, 1878. Keep track of gift card balance. How would you do this? The answer is A, tape receipts around gift card after each use. What law explains how the change in direction of the light ray depends on how the speed of light changes, which in turn is related to the indices of refraction of the media involved? The answer is A, law of refraction. What rapper and singer voices Moto Moto the hippopotamus in the 2008 animated comedy Madagascar, Escape to Africa? The answer is B, Will Dead-Eyed Atom. Why am I discussing epiphanies, new insights, and living? The answer is D, I am trying to understand life's meaning. What percentage of people did the government claim opposed the proposal? The answer is A, 92. Where did the narrator and family spend Wednesday? The answer is B, they were at an academic facility. Adult bees include workers, a queen, and what other type? The answer is D, drones. What may be the reason for all of the gasps? The answer is A, the new student is a celebrity. In the 1990s, Kate Moss' waif look and her depiction in a Calvin Klein advertising campaign drew criticism from what president of the U.S.? The answer is A, Bill Clinton. When did Julian become Augustus? The answer is A, 361. In what year was a special edition of the iPod produced? The answer is D, 2006. Which is the only state whose legal system is not based upon English common law? The answer is B, Louisiana. St. Mark's Basilica, A prominent example of Byzantine architecture is located in which Italian city? The answer is D, Venice. In what year did General Motors decide to drop the GTO as an option package and add it to their vehicle lineup as a separate model series? The answer is B, 1966. Defrost frozen food. How would you do this? The answer is A, melt with hair iron. Which of these queens is not correctly matched with the dynasty to which she belonged? The answer is C, Victoria Windsor. How many pounds are there in 1 stone? How would you do this? The answer is A, there are 14 pounds in 1 stone. What word does Willy Wonka find difficult to pronounce and starts stuttering every time he tries to utter it in the 2005 movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? The answer is B, parents. What part of blood releases clotting factors? The answer is A, platelets. How do you take a Band-Aid off? How would you do this? The answer is A, cut it off with scissors. Along with DNA, what is the other main type of nucleic acid? The answer is D, RNA. During which process are nuclei duplicated? The answer is A, mitosis. The ancient Roman Empire stretched from modern-day Great Britain to Egypt, which present-day country was not part of the Roman Empire. The answer is A, Poland. To apply dye to leather, how would you do this?